What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. It's your boy Ilus Aura on the Death to Aura account. It is the RTG and we just finished Weekend League. Probably watching this on a Monday. I finished Weekend League yesterday, so it was absolutely amazing Weekend League for me, guys. Made a couple adjustments to the team as the last video showed. The current formation I'm using, current custom tactics as well. Definitely check that out if you want to get better in terms of tactics and the best defensive formation, but it still offers a lot of attacking threat and quality. But straight into it, guys, as the video titles entails, how to become an elite player. So it's a fairly new channel. Obviously I'm a fairly new FIFA YouTuber, but I used to finish about gold 3. In all honesty, guys, I struggled to make gold 3. Best I ever did before this Weekend League was 16 wins. But I have put in the time, the effort, I've grinded this game, and that's the current team. And a lot of you guys will be saying, yeah, it's very easy to get elite with this current team. But how I got this current team is by grinding this game, guys, by playing division rivals, by playing squad battles, by opening SPC packs, by playing draft, just to maximize my coinage within the club, because I haven't opened any FIFA points on this account. It is an RTG account, and as you can see, we've got some stunning players. And I mean, just my Aguero alone is untradeable. My Hierro is untradeable. Did a SPC for him. Sandro is actually untradeable, but what happened was, no, Sandro I packed in a draft pack, and I sold him, and then like 10 minutes later I ended up changing the team and I bought him back. So in my mind, he's actually a pack player, even though, you know, he's not really a pack player. But yeah, so Manolas as well, good pack luck. I mean, Martial on the bench, you can see Red Martial in form. My Richarlison as well is packed, first owner, as you guys can see, and he is untradeable. So you guys want to, obviously, first thing is, before you think it's going to be a quick little change to get into League 1, apologies, it's not going to be, but first grind the game, guys. Do as much division rivals as you can, because what I've noticed is a lot of opponents that you play in division rivals are actually the opponents you play in FUT Champs. So the more you get over them in division rivals, the easier it gets in FUT Champs, because I know there's a lot of nerves when it comes to FUT Champs. The second point I want to give you guys is stop rage quitting, guys. It is absolutely football for you guys to still be rage quitting, because the only reason you rage quit is because you feel embarrassed. And that's one thing you get out of your mind when playing FIFA is, don't be afraid to lose, you know. You're not a pro. You can't go 30-0 with your current squad. Even if you had a team of icons, you're not a pro. So you're going to be losing matches, guys. And the easiest thing to do is, or the easiest thing to overcome, is that you're not scared to lose. And how you do that is by losing, obviously. I mean, I had a couple of games in the Weekend League. I obviously finished Elite 3. I went 23-7. And in those 7, I had 2 pummelings. I had a 4-0 and I had a 6-0. And I won't make any excuses on the 6-0. I was totally outplayed. He's actually a pro within my region, and he played extremely well. Even though after the match himself, he actually said GG. It was quite unlucky. I didn't feel it was unlucky. I felt like I got totally outplayed. But the 4-0, and what happens in Weekend League is, you'll see your first 10 games are quite easy. Your players feel faster. It's more flowing. It's more free. A lot of guys say after 10 games it becomes laggy. There's button delay and that sort of thing, and there's not actually a button delay, guys. What it is actually FIFA that slow the game or slow your team down in order for you to maximize, in order to become better. It takes the system of the game away, and it makes you think on how to play. And I've picked that up since FIFA 2018. It happens exactly after 10 games. You guys will feel it. First 10 games will be absolutely easy. A lot of you guys will go 10-0 and think, oh, it's going to be a great Weekend League, and then you finish 16. So it means from the last 20 matches, you only managed to win 6, which is not a good record. But what I say is, just keep running it out. The more you lose, the less fear you have for losing. The less fear you have for any team you're going to come up against. So get that fear of losing out of your system, and get that calmness into your game. Next thing I want to speak about, guys, is the players you have in your squad. I mean, you can't expect, unless you're a pro, you can't expect to go elite. You can't expect to get top 100 with a 100k squad. It's just not going to happen, guys. What I want to say is, grind the game out, you know. Do the SBCs, do the division rivals, take untradeable rewards if you have to, and use those untradables into other SBCs with better value. At this moment in time, we've got the Milinkovic Savage SBC, which I think is absolutely impeccable value for money. Given the fact that it's Lazio, they'll probably get to at least the quarterfinal, if not the semi-final of the Europa League. Apologies, I nearly said Champions League. And that card will at least go up to about a 90 rated card, which could be as good as Hullet if you look at his stats. You know, poor man's Hullet, and I promise you, it's the type of card that stays in your team until the end of FIFA 19. It's an absolutely amazing card, and you get about 100,000 coins back in packs. So the SBC is going to cost you about 200,000 coins, but you're only paying half of it, and you're getting a 90 rated player for 100,000 coins. Absolutely amazing, and I can guarantee you'll be of good value for weekend league. You see a lot of them in the next weekend league, 100% sure. Next thing I want to get into, guys, is your defense. Okay, as you can see, I've got Hierro at the back, which is an icon. And the thing about icons is you can have a 91 rated center back and you can have a 91 rated icon, and it feels as if the icon is still better, even though their stats are the same, on par. It's just what they do to icons on EA, and I do load them because obviously these icons are way more expensive than a normal gold red card. So obviously there should be some sort of a skill gap when it comes to these cards. If you guys do the SBCs, I think the icon number 2 would be my pick. It's going to cost you a little bit more in icon's price. You know, just the baby icon now is costing about 650,000 coins, which takes that SBC to a bit expensive than what it should be. But I did the first icon set and I took Hierro, and I was kicking myself after I saw the second set with Ferdinand being in there. But if you guys were thinking about doing it, I'd definitely go for the second icon set. The packs are better in terms of SBC package. You get much more value for coins, and you obviously get an absolute god of a centre back in Rio Ferdinand that will be able to stay in your team until the end of FIFA. Like literally the best centre backs on the game are Maldini and Ferdinand, so no problems there. So go ahead, do that SBC. But coming back to the point, your defense has to be a defense you trust, guys. For some reason, if Nainggolan and Fabinho are too far forward and I literally have to control my fenders by right sticking towards them, you have to make sure that you've got pacey defenders. As you can see, he's an absolute stunner of a defender. Obviously Hierro as well. I've got a catalyst on him because he's defending so good. You really don't need an anchor. I've actually boosted his passing and his pace, and this card is just absolute. I mean, he'd be a perfect CDM in my opinion. And then obviously I've got Alexandro here and Valencia, who could use an upgrade. I could probably use Kyle Walker, but you want to trust your defenders, guys. The first thing you want to upgrade in your team is your defense. So if you've got, you know, a 600k striker up front or 500k striker up front in terms of Aubameyang and those type of guys, I literally suggest you guys get rid of him, get in a Gabriel Jesus, someone who can do the job up front, and upgrade those centre backs first. You know, I'm talking inform Eric Bailly, you know, Manolas inform version. I'm not sure what he costs right now, probably about 120,000 coins. First upgrade these 4 at the back. I literally like Valencia, even though he's not the best right back of the game. Obviously Kyle Walker and Lala as well. I see a lot of guys prefer Lala. I've gone for Valencia, obviously for chem reasons. But Alexandro, bar the Champions League Teles card, I doubt there's anything better than Alexandro. Marcelo will probably be on par with him. Don't like Roberto Carlos because he's just too small. And then my sentiments could use an upgrade as well, and obviously my striker. But in terms of wings, like right forward, Lucas Leiva is one of the best wingers on the game. Same with Hazard. I had Neymar on my team before I had Hazard, and I can literally tell you guys I don't see the difference. I actually prefer Hazard because of he's got a little bit more strength, so he's much better. But the main pick of the squad is Eric De Bruyne. So I would first say, guys, go ahead and definitely upgrade the defense. Main thing, defense first, and then work your way up to the front. The 4 main cards for me in a team that will get you elite is your goalkeeper. Make sure you got a solid goalkeeper in there. You know, Samir Handanovic. I mean, the thing with goalkeepers, they're not that expensive as well. You know, Samir Handanovic, David De Gea is a bit expensive, obviously, but Oblak's quite good as well. Obviously, Courtois is the best in the game, in my opinion. Go ahead and upgrade the centre backs. The centre back pairing has been doing absolutely amazing for me. I'll probably only upgrade to a Ramos or Varane from Manolas, and obviously a Ferdinand if I had the coins. And then the centre mids, you want 2 solid CDMs. If you can't get 2 solid CDMs in the squad, have 1 solid CDM like I do with Fabinho, and then have a good centre mid with high to high work rates like Raja Nainggolan, who is an absolute train on the game. Go ahead and pick that up, and I mean together they're not that expensive, guys. For the value they give to your team, they're definitely someone I would use in a team, in a startup team, to upgrade. And if you don't have the coins for Nangolan, go ahead and pick yourself, guys. Bag yourselves a Kovacic. Not that expensive. I think it's about 8,000 coins from Chelsea, and he does the job as well. And then up front, obviously, guys, in terms of attacking flair, a lot of guys focus on skill moves. They want to learn skill moves first. That is not the problem, guys. You lose matches on FIFA not because you don't finish. You know, you can waste a million chances and still draw the game. You lose matches because you concede, because you're not good at defending. So before you go ahead and upgrade this attackers, if you want to be an elite player, learn how to defend. Learn how to, you know, change players with the analog instead of just LBing all the time, spamming LB. Learn when to use LB. Learn when to use second man press. Learn when to contain. Now, I see a lot of guys just containing when you get close to the box, and with how overpowered finesse shots are, guaranteed you're going to get a thrashing in that game. So go ahead, you know, guys, if you want to see a defending tutorial, no problem. If we get 7 likes, I'll definitely put one up there for you guys and give you my thinking on how to defend in an in-game situation, obviously. And as always, if you enjoyed the content in the channel, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the sub button, turn that bell on so you don't miss any videos like this in the future. And that giveaway is still going on, guys. A couple of thousand FIFA points for any subs out there. So just turn the bell on, hit that sub button, and you guys could be bagging yourselves, you know, a couple of thousand FIFA points. It's your boy Elise Aura. Peace.